Hello and welcome to another how-to video. My name's Ditech, CTO at DVS, and thank you for everybody that likes, shares and subscribes to this channel. More importantly, thanks to those that comment below. That is what drives us moving forward. While you're there, while you're watching this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hopefully Callum will do his little thing there, and the like button and the bell notification so you will be notified of all upcoming content. Without the subscriptions, it makes it really difficult for us to keep doing this. Please do subscribe. A lot of you do subscribe. For those that don't, hit the subscribe button. Okay, so what are we going to take a look today? This thing. For those of you that don't know what this is, let me explain. For those of you that are aware, Hikvision make body-worn cameras. 3 examples of such are these. So these are 3 body-worn cameras. I'll put them there. 3 different models, 3 different ages, starting from the most modern all the way through to the oldest. But body-worn camera technology has been around for a long time. It's used widely, more and more so, and we saw a massive uptake during COVID because people wanted to protect not only their property but also their staff. With the use of body-worn camera technology, we can not only secure the property because you're walking around, you're capturing video and audio if required, but you're also protecting the people within the property and, more importantly, your staff and your security guards. It provides a vital frontline tool in reducing crime, threats, aggravated behaviour, etc. towards staff and property, and we're continuing to see investment in this area of technology. So body-worn camera technology is absolutely fantastic in the fight on the front line for your people and property, but it's about how do we bring this technology in a multi-format use to your customer base, whether you've got different body cameras, so different ages of body cameras or different mixes of body cameras from Hikvision, or if you want to get into Hikvision's body camera technology, or if you've got a mass deployment and you want to centrally manage that deployment. Now, for those of you that are aware and have invested in Hikvision's body-worn camera technology, well done. This unit here is our older, still current, but older body-worn camera desktop mounted unit. Now this allows you to bring 8 body cameras into one docking station. The docking station retrieves the footage from the body camera, charges it, and also erases the footage from the body camera. So it's not only charged, it's fully clean when it goes back out onto site in its next deployment, so the storage capacity is always fully available. And it also, if the body camera is broken or lost or stolen or damaged in some way, the footage from the previous deployment is going to be saved on this unit. This unit is very powerful. We've had this for around 4 years now. Simple unit, desktop mount, 8 maximum 8, put it in there, and you can manage it through the web browser. Plug a monitor into this like we've got here, monitor through the web browser functionality or DEM software. Again, the DEM software is really powerful, so there's simple interface like a web style interface into the system, and also through Hike Central. We're able to add this unit to Hike Central and again centrally manage that deployment. What people wanted was another layer of protection, because this is great, absolutely fantastic. What people found is it's more difficult to relate a body camera to a person and who is taking that body camera and registering at what point that body camera is retrieved or put back, etc. Step in this beast of a thing here. So this is the new body camera storage unit. So this is the DS-MDS003. We couldn't get a more complicated name, I know, but this is the new body-worn camera storage and deployment unit. Okay, fully touchscreen interface. So if I just put this back to basic here and confirm an upload or collection and upload, this is a fully interactive touchscreen tablet. It has the ability with facial recognition, should you choose to wish to use that. You can also use a PIN number, so if you don't want to use facial recognition, that does make it easier and it does speed up the process, and you don't have to touch this as much. But if you don't want to use the facial recognition function, you can use a PIN code related to a person, and I'll show you that function shortly. Facial recognition, so the camera is here, 2 white lights to enhance the image to make that quick and very, very accurate. it allows us to store or take a body camera unit. Now these are lockable bins, so when you buy this unit, and a speaker here that's got announcements, so as you navigate through, it will talk to you through this speaker. Sits on the network, you can see power and network connections here. Now the beauty about this thing is, this is wall mount. It is quite heavy. This whole unit here, these two units combined, they weigh probably around 12 kilograms. So you do need a substantial wall, you know, wood backed or concrete wall to fit this on. You can do what I did and simply buy, and again there are other mounts available, simply buy a large flat screen TV desk mount and just simply hook it on there. It's a standard flat screen mount behind it, and I've just bolted the carrier arms and fitted it on there. So that is another way you could potentially deploy this in a desk mount scenario. I mean, it is very heavy, but it is very, very stable. So when you buy this unit by default, you get this unit here, which is the master control unit with a built-in touchscreen unit. You also get a bay with 8 bins available. Now these bins lock and unlock depending on authority and if there's already one in there. There is a lead, and I'll show you it working shortly. There is a charge lead like this, which fits all of our body camera range currently. And then, so it stops you, one, from really stealing the body camera, but it also charges it, retrieves the data onto here, and you've got LED lights which tell you the status, whether it's charging, charged, data retrieval, etc. And you'll see that working shortly. The beauty about this thing is I can remove this side panel, and I can buy more of these 8-way extensions. You can do a maximum of 32, so it comes with one, and I can purchase another 3 extension arms to make this up to a 32-way dock. Now that's simply a very powerful deployment. 32 lockable bins, you can have more body cameras than 32. You could have 64 body cameras and have them on a rotation. You could have 100 body cameras and still have them on a rotation. So 32 lockable bins, which allow the retrieval and charging and locking away and traceability more than anything of these body cameras in these bins. So simply remove the side panel, hook the extension pack on, and then reboot this unit, and it will see the additional pack up to 32 lockable bins. And this can all be programmed from this touchscreen interface. The other thing that this allows us to do is add it to Hike Central. So again, for a centralized managed deployment, I can have these all geographically located around the world if I wanted to, and have multiple units of these. You know, if I need more than 32, I could have multiples of these sat on the network, added to Hike Central through ISAPI or ISUP, and again, or through a fixed IP address, whichever is easier for that site. Add into Hike Central, and again, centrally managed it via the Hike Central. And again, each site geographically can also have the client, Hike Central client, which allows the linkage, retrieval, downloading, etc. of the footage. Now, another good thing with this unit is we can also link it to an FTP. So we can store the footage, retrieve it, and send it to a secure FTP, SFTP server. So if you've already got one of those deployed, that's an option for storage of the footage in an SFTP format. We can do it to a CVR, so the cloud storage server, or we can do it to P-Store. Using Hike Central, there's the ability to do this to a P-Store function with Hike Central. So it's stored centrally at the Hike Central ecosystem effectively. So there's multiple options of how we can retrieve, store and view that footage. So it is really the next step between this unit here, which stores it locally, can do Hike Central and can do CVR, IPSAN, etc. This one here takes it to the next level, full touchscreen interface, very, very modern. Still got the digital evidence management system, DEMS, installed on here, fully touchscreen, but again using facial recognition if you choose to use it to release, track, search, download and then send to the appropriate platform as you require. So 3 different body cameras we're going to look at today. We've got the new 407. So this is the new 407 body camera. The button is on the front, LCD screen on there. We do this in also a 406 variant and the older 405. The 406 and the 407, no LCD screen, but it still has that new touch screen or touch to start recording button on there. So fully functional, lots of accessories. I'm not going to go too much into the body camera side of it because this can be an entity on its own. This is really how this interacts with this. So 407 body camera, and you can see on here, if I don't have nails, apologies. So you can see there, There's the USB port there, which matches that cable. I just turned it on, so I'll do a bit of recording on there in a minute. Shut that down. We have the 2211, again, cable is on the bottom, but again the old one with the screen. And then we've got the 405, which is now end of life, but again, similar with a button there, cable there, but no LCD screen. And there are other versions available also. This is more just a generalization for a test. So the one thing that I'm going to do is quickly move the camera closer so I can show you sort of the touchscreen parameters. So I'll reposition the camera, so give me 2 seconds. So, very simple interface to use. As we've already said, it uses facial recognition if you want it to, or you can use pin mode. We have store option, so if I press store, it'll open a random bin, or I can press take, use the validation for pin or face recognition to then allow me to open the bin, take the body camera and associate it with me as a person. So, as I said, we've got 3 different body cameras here, and it's compatible with the whole range, effectively. We're going to take this one, which is our new one. Firstly, we need to, or the suggested, there's many ways to use this, and there is an option to use the web browser on the latest version. Now it's updated, we can use the web browser, and I'll run you through that shortly because it is quite powerful. So if we go into configuration first, I'll type the pin in. Let me just hide you from this. Okay, so lots of different options in here. So you've got the app version, system version, file search, format database, there's lots of stuff. Restore to factory default. Face priority is enabled because we want it to be facial recognition first. Voice prompt, yes. Open bin randomly, so it'll open a random bin rather than in order. So we'll do that. Language, English. Debug mode, USB flash drive. Time sync, sleep mode. After 30 minutes it goes to sleep, it needs to be woken up again. All of the different file collection methods, picture methods, and then it tells you the total space there of the unit so far. So we've got a 2 terabyte storage in here. Clear space, clear body. So the clear body camera data option is on. So once it downloads the footage from the body camera to this storage unit, it then clears the body camera. You can turn it off, but then obviously the body camera will remain full. Host address configuration, current IP address. So we've set the IP address, and we'll click on OK on that. Person, we're going to add a new person. It's myself, so click on add. It's as simple as this. Person name, we'll just add myself. Ditech. Person number 1. Oh, it's in Chinese. Person picture not uploaded. We're going to collect the picture now. I need to go on it a step. Ditech, okay. Password, if I want a password in here, I can just put, I don't know, anything really. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. I can use that instead. File search permission is on. I'm a super user permission, yes. Contact net enter. I know, let's just put 999. Put my mobile number in there if I needed. Click save. There you go, done. So that's me, and I can keep adding people in as I require into this. Click on OK, into this body camera station. So that's done. Now, for me to be able to put this body camera into this dock, if I go back to collection and upload, we're going to firstly store. So press the store. So it's open the storage bin here, and like I said, it's got a USB connector on the side, and we're just going to simply connect this in here to register it first. This is just one way of using it. Put it into the bin and then close the bin. There we go. So that's closed now, and the device is on there. That's going to come online. You heard the chime. The light will come on in a minute like it is there. So it's turning itself on, and you'll see there it's got the serial number, but it's unassociated. So far I'm unassociated with a person. So next thing we need to do is, if we go back into configuration and just log back in. Okay, so person, added myself, and you can keep adding as many as required. Under the device, it's got a new device here. So it's as simple as select the device, we're going to give it a device name. Let's just call it DVS. Just put DVS test. There's the serial number. Associated person. I'm going to associate myself with that and click OK and click save. And then again, multiple people can be associated to multiple devices. So again, it's very quick and simple interface. Platform menu, you can actually select from the platform whether it's selected the ISAPI protocol, 9553 platform or none. So it depends if you're using it with Hike Central, etc. and how that connects. We're just going to leave it as none. And then you put all of the details in there. Storage, again, you've got C-Store, CVR and FTP. So depending on how you want to link an external storage to this baby, up to you. We're going to leave it as none. We're just going to do with a 2 terabyte that's already in it. But again, if I was using a CVR C-Store, then I'd put the appropriate details in there if it's being deployed, especially if it's being deployed centrally managed with Hikvision, or Hike Central, sorry. And the next one along is upgrade. So I can do select the upgrade device, USB port on the side, upgrade device, and I can also upgrade body cameras. So if I got a load of body cameras, all the same, so 32 body cameras plugged in, and for instance I want to upgrade all 32 because they're the same model and I want the same firmware, I can upgrade the body cameras, select that, click go, and it'll upgrade them all in one go. So it's a really simple interface, again on the latest firmware that allows you to batch upgrade there. And then password allows me to change the password as I need. So very simple interface straight off the bat. Again, if I want to go back to collection and upload, so you can see there, it's collected any data that was on there. So there was already a little bit of data on there. Ditech collected one video. And again, nice and simple. And again, if I want to store a second one, I can press store. It's opened the random bin down here. Again, I can do the same thing. Take this, plug it in like so, plug that in there and close the bin. Next one, so that'll come online. A minute ago, bing bing, come online. So just wait for that to do its thing. And then the next one is a different on there, so store. Again, this one, on here, put it in there, lock it away, and that'll come on. And these are all like being initialized. That one's fully charged and ready to go. Now, for instance, if I want to take one of these back out, so I can actually force, I'm not going to show you to force it over, but basically I can force any of these open at any time if I need to get the product out of there. Again, if you need to know that, I can show you how to do that. But I want to take a body camera now. So firstly, let's just go to configuration first. Again, let me hide the password. Okay, go to device, and I've got new device there, so associate them all with myself. Done. I'm not going to change it, I'll just leave them as default names. Okay, done. So they're all associated with me now, okay? Nice and simple. So back to collection and upload. I want to take a device. So that one's collected, now that one's collected. And these two are both charging, this one's ready to go. So if I want to take a device out now, you press take, I put my face in.
Storage bin open.
Storage bin is open. So I can take this device now, take it out of here, and I can turn this device on. So using the on button there, simply turn this device on. See, that'll come on now. So again, if I press record on here, so this is already on, press record is the front button, just press record. That's recording video and audio, so we'll give it sort of like 20 seconds recording on there. So we've taken the device away now, so that's fine. These two are still connected and charging, you can see by the status of the LEDs. Nice and simple, stop recording. And I want to put this back in here now to charge up and take the footage. So again, store. So again, random bin open, so it's opened a different bin, which is fine. Put it inside here. Put that in the bin, close it. It'll connect this device here, so there you go, it's connecting. Collecting the evidence. collected. There you go, done. Simple as that. And again, if I go to file management, I can put my face in, and you can see all of the footage that has been uploaded via the body cameras that's associated to me now. So again, if I click on one, it'll simply just start playing the video. There you go, and that's from today.
So we'll give it sort of like 20 seconds recording.
So I can put remarks, lock it, or upload to platform.
That's fine.
So simple to do. If I got a USB in there, I can export that. So I can lock, unlock, upload and export. Simple to do, USB in there, export it, job done, or push it to the platform. And again, it's very simple. Again, with log configuration, it shows me everything I've done in the log there, should I have access to it. So it becomes a super simple, super to use interface, and hopefully that'll give you a really quick demonstration of how beneficial and how neat and tidy this solution can be. Now, there is a web browser part to this, so I'll quickly transfer you over and show you the same thing through the web browser, just to give you that nice feel to it so you can understand and see the other side of it. So give me 2 seconds and I'll transfer you over. Okay, super simple. The unit is next to me here, so I've opened up a standard web browser. I've already assigned the IP address through the touchscreen. It's on the same network as my PC, but again, it could be geographically anywhere in the world, because I could use a web browser with port forwarding, or I could just add it to Hike Central. So it's very simple to use. Now we're gonna type in the IP address, so 192.168.3.69 in this instance. Click OK. It loads the web interface, so Digital Evidence Management System, DEMS. We're going to log in, and again, you get a very similar interface as you do on that touch screen, so it's very easy to use. So again, straight away, we've got the 2 video files that were uploaded. So again, if I click that, it'll start to play it. I need to it probably needs Internet Explorer. Tell you what we'll do it in Edge mode. Okay, let's just see if this works then. Okay, doesn't want to work. Reloading into Explorer mode. Always on a demo, right? Done. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, so basically when I opened it, I just had to download the plugin and it worked. And you can do it in Internet Explorer mode as well. That seemed to recover it. But yeah, we got the plugin installed. Now when you click on it, it does work, see?
That's recorded video and audio. So we'll give it sort of like 20 seconds recording on there.
You can put
so we've taken the device away now.
Dave test in there as well and save. Just save commentary.
And charging, you can see by the...
And again, I can lock the file, or I can simply download it. Again, there's another one I did the other day.
In the bin, close it.
If I want to, select those, click download, download to computer, download to FTP, or download to USB. So I'll tick download to computer, and there are the files there, downloaded. If I go like that, there's the files, look. So you go. Done. So that's how you download the files and search it. Lock them, unlock or download. You got uploaded to the platform none, because I don't have a platform. Unuploaded the platform no to, because there is no platform, and there's no uploading currently because I've downloaded them. So that's the status of the different things there. And again, you can choose by date. So if I go from the 6, 7, for instance, and to search, I can't remember if there's any here now, but it'll probably be from there. There you go, is another one from another day. There you go, so easy to search, easy to find, and again, through this web interface, you've still got all of the basic functions. Tells you the serial number, host versions, time and date, and you can sync it. Network, set the network parameters should you need. Users, just me, and you can add, change, delete. Parameters, upgrade, safety, so you can enable SSH for debug. Ports, you can change if you need. HTTPS, enable or disable. Log, download, FTP, setup. Manufacturers, Hikvision, or you can change it to Jingyi Cheng Chai or something like that. Disk, 2 terabyte, you can reinitialize it. And then DST, but that's all good. Other than that, that is the web browser. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Quite simple, quite straightforward, but a lot of people have actually requested this MDS003 run through. So basically, install it, put it on the wall, solid wall, or put it onto a very high grade desk mount like I've done. Make sure you upgrade to the latest firmware. So on the Hikvision website, search MDS003, find the latest firmware, put it onto a USB stick, plug it in and upgrade it. You'll get the latest firmware. It'll give you, and then obviously you'll be on the older one. Still worked, but it wasn't as good as this. There was some less preferable ways to do it, let's just say, but it still works if you've got it. Effectively then, add the people that you want to use it by face or by pin. Again, it's up to you if you use either or both. Then connect each body camera in one by one and assign that to a person or persons. And then that's it. Effectively put it on your network, link it to Hike Central, or use it standalone like we're going to use here. Web browser functionality. And then every time someone signs it out and signs it back in, it links it to that person that allows you to keep traceability of it. So it's very, very simple to do. Hopefully that's as simple as it needs to be. Any other questions, please leave them in the comments below. Other than that, have a great day everyone, and see you next week for another how-to video.